MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your Angels.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats' Jose Bautista. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Tyler Skaggs is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got two of them. He's got the four-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the four-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. Pedro Alvarez at first base. He's been an interesting case. Now, he came up as a third baseman over there at first. He's really struggled to get the footwork together. Once he figures it out, I think he'll be okay.
Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Tapper up the line. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down.
Out of second, center fielder number 11, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, 2 for 9. On the ground to the left side. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And that misses inside 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner's on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to second. Simmons has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Now at the plate, Joe Carter. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around it because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Working to escape the first inning jam. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting nine for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Junior Guerra will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halo, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Yunel Escobar is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A payoff pitch one more time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-1 delivery. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. Touche, sir.
Big league play in the hole right there. That's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And another foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another 2-2 offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jose Bautista.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Up high in the air. Cowart is there for it. 1 out.
Batting 7th, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
3-0 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Russell Martin now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Revere is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So stepping in, Hernan Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
And
he'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode and you haven't taken one swing.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Albert now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
So one away in the Toronto third. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Simmons is there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Hey, look out. Way inside. Ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 1. Here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled back. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Caleb Coward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Carter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Joe Carter.
In there for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Hits this one hard the other way. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calhoun has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High pop-up. Perez is there for it. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
A center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Drilled to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Throw into second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close. No runs, 2 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. A tag from Escobar, and they got him at second base. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
2 balls. No strike.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count. You start the runner, puts the ball in play. Now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
1 ball, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
No.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing by Alvarez as he launches this one high and deep to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. His first homer so far in the series, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Cole Calhoun.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Calling for it. Carter makes the play, 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. First time up, he went down looking. And that misses, ball one. Two out, nobody on. Two and oh now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. All even now at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Joe Carter. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. His first homer here in the series as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. Swinging a soft liner from his backside. Throw gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is retired. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Caleb Cowart. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-0.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Here's a high pop-up. Segura is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Tough throw to first. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Yunel Escobar.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner's going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Angels 1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Digging in once again, Russell Martin, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning.
14,
one thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Number 2.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Gene Segura, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Revere to put it away. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready now, Rajay Davis. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Josh Donaldson will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime versus Jason Grilli, 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Angels 1. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Givens.
Ready for another shot now, Yunel Escobar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-1 delivery in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Number 32.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
The right fielder, number 56,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Albert Pujols would be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Number 5.
Here's Albert now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
One and one. Here it comes. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
The 3-1 now to Albert. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Working for the punch out, and the offering is a swing and a high pop up. Perez is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Angels 2. Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jose Alvarez.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Carter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Joe Carter.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Revere on the move. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Ball 1.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This is skied into short left center. Revere is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Howard fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 3-2. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
number
8th.
65, Nate Jones.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll
And
get
leading
things
off for
started
the
now
Halo.
in the bottom of inning number 8.
Catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
And a ball, 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Cowart.
Striding into the box, Caleb Cowart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. One and 2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
The batter,
Usually
number
pitching
2.
is all about mixing
Second
pitches
baseman,
and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Here's Ben Revere as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They're down 3-2.
Your
Blake
attention,
Parker
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to
pitching
start the
for the
9th inning
Angels,
as he'll try to keep
number
the score
54.
right where it is heading to the
Blake
bottom of the 9th.
Parker.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be
Leading off for
forced to
Toronto,
turn around and hit
first
from the
baseman,
left side now.
Carlos Santana.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside 14, the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the third out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Angels 2. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Trout waiting on the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Davis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is fouled at the plate. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will take a 2-0 lead back home for game 3 as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.